my name is Taylor Hebel. I work with Stetson's Bonner program, and we get a lot of questions about Bonner, and who better to answer those questions than current students in our Bonner program? So you're about to get to watch some of our most commonly asked questions, and we'll make sure that current students share with you some answers. So thanks for watching.
So if you're a part of a nonprofit that you're not enjoying, I would say that it is possible to switch. You can talk to our associate director, Taylor, and then you can explain why you're not enjoying, and then she will help you find another site that you feel that will be more related to your interests and that you could enjoy more.
Okay, so the skills that you learn as a Bonner student, as a Bonner scholar, are very many, and some of them include, communication skills, leadership skills, interpersonal skills, and all those skills become very vital. First and foremost, at your site. When you go to your Bonner site, you need to know how to communicate, how to relate with students, and obviously, Bonner being one of the most diverse organizations within Stetson, you realize that you'll be able to relate very well with both domestic and international students, and that goes far beyond to also help in your career and all the interviews that you'll be going through, and every single person that you'll meet, you'll be able to at least have an upper hand in terms of relating with them. Some of the skills that you'll learn, for example, the leadership skills that you'll learn, will help you in terms of team building, projects, and even the very small organizations that are within school that are not only in that are outside Stetson.
Commuting to your site, at first, the first few weeks might be tricky, especially if you're like international or you're domestic and you don't have a car. It could be like difficult at first, but I would say definitely working with like the people at your site, trying to explain to them, because they actually would like love to have you there, and they would like go out of their way to get you at the site. For example, at my site, we have like a schedule, and there's like a driver that works with like the organization, and they would come to campus and pick up volunteers, drive them to the site and get them back to campus. And I know at some other sites, Bonners can also work together and carpool. So some Bonners have cars, and if you're working at the same site, you guys can like work together with both your site managers and amongst yourselves to design your schedule so that you all are going to the sites at the same time. So you can carpool, you can work with your site members, and there is also many other ways that you can get to your site. Some Bonners have like bikes and scooters. So being flexible, I would say, you make it work, and it's definitely a challenge that can be overcome.
To balance, I usually, of course, talk with my supervisor at my site of the hours that I can work, the hours I cannot work, taking into consideration the hours I need for my own self-care. So I do that. I also talk to my professors. I go to their office hours to make sure I understand everything in the class, to balance my study work with my site hours. And of course, there's counseling here at Stetson that students can go, that I often go to do my self-care, have these counseling hours for myself. So what I do as well is I try to be very organized with my time. So I have an agenda on like a Google Calendar that I set everything that I need to do, and of course leaving space for my own self-care hours. It'll be like taking a nap or watching series and anything like that I like to do for my self-care.
Yeah, you could work in any organization that you want to. If the Bonner list of community organizations that we have, you've explored through all of them and you don't necessarily find the place you want to go to, all I think you have to do is reach out to specific organizations that you think you want to work with, and then work with the Bonner committee, which is Taylor or Kevin, and they'll figure it out, and you will be working there as soon as you want to.
It is possible for you to do your summer of service at your site. So we have students that did that, but if you really enjoy your site and you want to contribute in that way, you can find a way and create like a project for your summer of service so that you can collaborate and improve your site and get all the experiences. If I can join my site's activities during that week, I will talk to Taylor with my Bonner site leader and also with the site supervisor to explain them the situation. I will tell them what's happening during that week. For example, I have a test that I need to prepare for, so I won't be as much active during this week, but I'll make it up for this activity that I lost during the following week.
Oh yeah, for sure. So there's a bunch of different community partners. And although a lot of people do have a main site, you can also maybe work a little bit with Bonner and the Bonner organization itself. But also you lend a hand to sites a lot of the time. I believe right now our policy is about 25 hours we have that you can log at other sites and helping them maybe at events or whatever. And I personally have had a couple of different experiences throughout nonprofits in Volusia County and going with them as well as working at my current site.
One way that you can connect with people prior to working at your site would be reaching out to Bonners that worked there previously or are still working so that they can share their experience with you and you can make sure that this is the site that you would like to join. And you can also ask for our associate director's help, Taylor, and she can connect you with a supervisor in the site so that you can get that close relationship to make sure that you're on the right track.